Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
برامجنا متوفرة بالعديد من اللغات. يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Our beloved Supreme Master Qinghai gratefully honored Dr. Vasudevan Vegan, Dr. Ganesh, and the Sayup Nakasatian Foundation with the Shining Word Compassion Award for their love and care to our precious animal people, and Deep Narayanaya with the Shining Word Education Award for his dedicated work. The Shining Word Award recipients for Selfless Acts of Kindness, Part 1 of 2. Continue watching to learn more.
Vegan side effect, happy go guilt-free.
Kia orana, humble viewers. That's how the Cook Islanders say hello in their traditional Maori language. I am Emiri. The loving residents of the Cook Islands wish for your days to be filled with blessings and joy in the presence of our treasured animal people companions. Welcome to our Shining World Award compilation program. Everywhere in the world, we can observe and be touched by acts of kindness. People from all walks of life, faiths and cultures extend themselves beyond the call of duty to help others unconditionally. Even loving, caring people from the animal kingdom contribute to this noble category. Through their noble deeds, humanity as a whole is elevated. To commend virtuous actions and encourage more people to be inspired by their example, Supreme Master Qinghai has lovingly created a series of awards, including the Shining World Leadership Award, Shining World Compassion Award, Shining World Hero and Heroine Awards, Shining World Honesty Award, Shining World Protection Award, Shining World Intelligence Award, and Shining World Invention Award, etc. etc. These awards are to recognise some of the most exemplary, generous, caring and courageous people who walk amongst us, as well as heroic, beautiful animal people co-inhabitants, whose acts are equally worthy of praise and gratitude. Today, we are honoured to present the first segment of a two-part series entitled The Shining World Award Recipients for Selfless Acts of Kindness. In this program, we will introduce some awe-inspiring individuals and organisations that our benevolent Supreme Master Qinghai has recognised for their exemplary efforts and noble intentions to serve the world. Let's begin our journey in South India to meet the first awardees, a like-minded couple who firmly believes that the life of an animal person is no less than that of a human. In 2006, Dr. Mini Vasudevan and Dr. Madhu Ganesh established the Humane Animal Society, or HAS, a rescue and rehabilitation centre located on 1.25 acres of land in Sera Naikanpalayam for animal people in need of care and attention. The success of HAS leans on its core idea of effectively managing stray dog populations in the city's west zone, while bringing down the number of rabies cases with vaccinations. The non-profit trust has also built a 1.5-acre sanctuary in Vasukuparai, which is now a paradise for almost 200 cat and dog people, along with a cow person and a horse person. HAS aspires to advocate to the public with adopt, if you can't adopt, foster, if you can't foster, volunteer, if you can't volunteer, donate, if you can't donate, educate. Deeply moved by this selfless act of compassion for our animal people companions, Supreme Master Ching Hai gratefully present Dr. Muni Vasudevan and Dr. Madhu Ganesh the Shining World Compassion Award, plus $10,000 as a humble token of support of your organization's caring work for the sweet, innocent animal people, with heartfelt thanks and praises and God's love and blessings. What an incredible way to make a difference in the lives of our furry friends. Dr. Muni Vasudevan and Dr. Madhu Ganesh and team. We applaud your courageous efforts to stand up for the voiceless and wish you every success in your upcoming endeavours. May our world elevate to a higher level of consciousness where humans and animal people coexist in harmony in divine mercy. Our next Shining World Award recipient is a nature conservation organisation in the Nonthaburi province of Thailand, known as the Sub Nakosatian Foundation. Established in 1990, after the passing of this renowned Thai conservationist, environmental activist and scholar, the foundation set itself on a path towards protecting wildlife and the biodiversity of forests in Thailand. One of their recent attainments includes receiving approval for a community forest management plan of 50 forests out of the 144 community forests in the Kanchanaburi province. An ongoing initiative to recognise Sub Nakosatian's research work before he left the world was put in place under the Far Deer Ecology Research Project in the Omkoi Wildlife Sanctuary. Here, a satellite tracking radio collar is attached to wild deer people for population monitoring, behavioural study and producing documentaries to be shared with the public. Sueb was very persistent in his ideology to educate the local society on the value of conserving the natural heritage and connecting with nature. His battle against deforestation and illegal poaching has enlightened many on the importance of preserving the natural habitat of wildlife. The efforts of the insightful scholar successfully led to the declaration of Hoi Ka King and Tung Yai Narai Siwan wildlife sanctuaries as World Heritage Sites. Supreme Master Ching Hai gratefully present the Sub Nakosatian Foundation, the Shining World Compassion Awards, with $10,000 as a humble gesture of support for this noble work. May the Buddhas protect your team and those loving, majestic, free-living animal co-inhabitants with blessing and divine love. Our heartfelt gratitude for your tireless efforts, Sub Nakosatian Foundation. We salute your selfless spirit in doing what it takes to protect our precious wildlife and the lush green forests, regardless of the risks encountered. May the positive impact you leave behind create a paradigm shift in the hearts and minds of the upcoming generation, in God's eternal blessings.
Vegan, exchange that piece of meat for your life.
Wonderful viewers, let us take a short break to appreciate the gardeners who prune and fertilise the plants in the parks to maintain their scenic ambience. When we return, we shall navigate to West Bengal to meet our last Shining World Award recipient for today's show, an innovative and intellectual teacher. Please stay tuned with us here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to part 1 of our compilation, the Shining World Award recipients for selfless acts of kindness. we are delighted to introduce you to Deep Narayan Nayak, a philanthropic 34-year-old primary school teacher from West Bengal, India. When the government enforced lockdowns due to the pandemic in March 2020, children's education in the Paschim Bardhaman district came to a standstill as local schools shifted to virtual learning systems. Tribal children who were not tech-savvy, lacked proper internet connection and did not own a laptop were losing out. This was a social concern for Deep Narayan Nayak. The resourceful teacher was inspired to convert the mud walls of village houses into blackboards and narrow lanes into classrooms. He took every opportunity to ensure education continuity among the children and equipped them with the knowledge of social distancing, the importance of using a mask and sanitizing their hands. The villagers fondly knew Mr. Nayak as Rasta Master, which translates to teacher of the street. He felt that it was his duty to do so, especially when he was still receiving a monthly salary from the government without working during the pandemic. He continues his initiative by conducting classes after sunset using kerosene lamps at Namu Jamdoba village in West Bardhaman district for rural children who are deprived of electricity. Moved by his unconditional service, our most cherished Supreme Master Ching Hai gratefully present the Shining World Education Award to Deep Narayan Nayak, plus a loving gift of $10,000 for any additional needs for teacher and students that might occur from this special situation. With so much love and appreciation for your dedicated work. Wishing you and the children God's love and blessing and a bright future for your students. We wish to share an excerpt of Master's Award letter, which reads as follows. For creatively adapting to circumstances, empowering students with knowledge, for providing hope and giving parents peace of mind, and for your inspiring wisdom. With mighty praise, we laud the high-thinking educational deeds of Deep Narayan Nayak, with so much love and appreciation for your dedicated work. Well done, Deep Narayan Nayak. We salute your wise thinking to transform your God-gifted skills into a meaningful course of action. May the heavenly angels protect you always. Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the most merciful, beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy, and/or any good cause over the years. As a humble vessel for His compassion and love towards His precious children.
When we look into the Torah and see the original diet given to humans by God, we see that it was a completely plant-based diet. We were originally meant to and were created with the biological ability to survive without resorting to animals for food. The Reverend Rabbi Akiva Gersh, vegan.
Esteemed viewers, it's been a pleasure to have your company today. Please join us again next week, Tuesday, September 13th, for the second episode. Coming up next is Peace is the Best Victory, Part 2 of 5 on Between Master and Disciples, right after noteworthy news. May the golden era accelerate human awakening to enact the world vegan law for all animal people in the benediction of the Providence.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/SWA.